Hi guys, FrostFangs here, and welcome back once again to another Paladins video. Today I'm going to be showing you the new champion coming to you in OB55. His name is Jenos and he's a support. He sounds like this. He's got an incredibly epic voice and he's a support character, as I just said, but he's meant to be a bit more damage oriented than healer oriented. That's how they kind of explained him on the patch notes show. So we're going to go through his skills first. His design, as you can see there, is pretty damn cool. He looks like a bit of a weird fish human in his little preview thing here, but when you actually see him, he looks a lot more awesome. I think that's just because of the motion and his hair and stuff, but to me, he looks a little bit odd in the preview window. I don't really know why, but Star Splitter, that's his basic thing, his basic attack. It's his gun. An otherworldly weapon that channels the power of the stars, deals 120 damage every 0.13 seconds. I don't know what's with Hi-Rez giving us all these super specific numbers, but it's 0.13 seconds at medium range, and it deals 120 damage. 0.3 seconds, that's how often you fire. At medium range, you'll deal about 120 damage, and then it'll supposedly drop off. I haven't actually tried him yet, but Astral Mark, that's his right click. Apply a Celestial Blessing through all obstacles. This goes through walls and everything like that. Healing for 250 health every second for 10 seconds. It's a pretty strong heal. The cooldown's 8 seconds, which I'm guessing applies after the 10 seconds. I don't know if you're going to be able to take it off people. Don't really know how that's going to work. We'll see when we get into the tutorial shooting range stuff, but Stellar Wind, that's his F. Lower your weapon and move 75% faster while increasing your jump height and lowering your fall speed. A little bit like Meave's Prowl thing, except this is more of a stance, if that makes sense. We got Void Grip, which is direct damage, that's his Q, so it's essentially the opposite of Astral Mark. He controls stars and stuff. There's a bunch of lore I'm sure you can find if you really are interested in that sort of thing, but channel gravitational energy and lift an enemy up, dealing 150 damage every second for 2.5 seconds. If the victim manages to move while lifted, this will interrupt the ability. So essentially, it's like just lifting them up in the air for a little period of time and dealing some damage to them, and if they do a movement ability, they'll get out of it, unless, of course, you use a legendary card, which we'll show you in a second. So through time and space, this is his ultimate. This is the most ridiculous and the most fun-looking part to me. Lock yourself in place and gather the power of the cosmos for 1.5 seconds, becoming CC immune. So essentially, you're locked in place. I'm pretty sure your aim is locked too. You sit there for 1.5 seconds, you're CC immune, so you can't be stunned or pulled or whatever, and then it fires. You unleash your energy in a long-range blast that pierces through all obstacles and deals nearly 2,500 damage. It goes through walls, and it also goes through the entire distance of pretty much any map, as far as they said on the patch notes show. That could be wrong, because it doesn't say that here, but it does go through anything and everything forever, I'm pretty sure. So, cards. I'm going to go through legendary ones, not going to go through all the little ones, but he's got Celestial Touch. When you cast Astral Mark on an ally, they're immediately healed for 15% of their maximum health. A bit like Maldamba's middle one. Can't remember exactly what it's called. That instantly heals for 300. It's a bit like that, except it's based off maximum health. And the other one, Luminary. You and your allies who are affected by Astral Mark deal 15% more weapon damage. So it's essentially like buffing the person you're healing and yourself, which is kind of nice. I didn't realize it actually buffed yourself when I had a quick look over that. And the most interesting one to me, which is the power of Cosmium, and this is the one you get by default. Enemies affected by Void Grip Enemies affected by Void Grip are crippled and take an additional 150 damage per second. So this cripples them, and it does, so if they use a movement ability, well, actually they won't be able to use a movement ability. That's the whole point of a cripple, and you also deal like double the damage on it. Okay, let's go. I asked Fernando if he was getting grey hair. He said, "I will not die. Not yet, amigo." Why is there a pun in the tip? Like the little tip you get before you get into a game. I've never read those before, and the first one I've ever read is a pun. I gotta say, I'm proud. So, Jenos, the man with the fish face. I really hope they update this, because to me it just looks dodgy. Let's go for Power Cosmium, sure. So this is the default loadout. Not terrible, but it's not really what I'd go for. I've kept Relativity and I've kept Penumbra just because they seem like they'd work. So we've got Relativity, Retrograde, Penumbra, Falling Star, and Space Jam. Just a standard sort of thing. And this is what he looks like. His left arm looks really stumpy, but that's just because of the thing he's got in the way. And then you got your gun, which really does demonstrate that 0.13 of a second fire rate, because that fires fast, and the drop-off is very quick. You can headshot with it. Reload animation, again, looks fantastic. They just top themselves every time. Look at this. Got a nice sound to it, too. Okay, I'm liking that. You can buy burning cards now? Hold on. Can you buy burning cards now? Because I've got credits. Oh, I don't remember if you were even able to do this before. I think they might have got rid of that. Or they might have added that, sorry. So we got a Q. Okay, so you can't shoot whilst you're gripping the person. Is there a cooldown on it? Yeah, 12 seconds. For some reason, the cooldown isn't applying. I guess they've removed cooldowns from this, from the training range. That'd be cool. So, you can't shoot whilst doing that, and you can't cancel it. And obviously, if you've got infinite cooldown, you can just leave them to hover. You can cancel it, actually, with Q, I'm pretty sure. No, you can't cancel it. You can't cancel it. I'm just bugging it by spamming it so much. So, that's the Q. Pretty simple. It's to set up stuff for your teammates. I really kind of wish you could grab them and shoot at the same time, but it was less accurate. That would be really cool if I could, like, pick him up and also fire inaccurately with my right weapon. My right weapon, the only other weapon I have. You got 24 shots. You can get a card that actually buffs the ammo you have, but F. So this is the stance thing. It's very floaty. Holy shit. I didn't realize the amount of full speed reduction you got would be this much. I think you can stay in this indefinitely. I don't know if you get taken out of it for being in combat. Let's go test by going over to the Cassies. This is cool, though. It's floaty as hell. Cassies, where you at? Can I even... Oh, no, so you can take damage in this, and you will not be taken out of it. Okay, that's kind of cool. And then you can just jump out of it. The cooldown on it is... Is there no cooldown, so you can just kind of pop in and out of this? That seems kind of ridiculous, but okay. And we got a little heal, which is that, which goes through walls and everything. Pretty simple, and it does go on cooldown instantly. I thought it would heal for 10 seconds, and then you'd get an 8-second cooldown. It doesn't work like that. You apply it, and you instantly get the cooldown triggered, and he's being healed, but obviously there's no Cassies now. That's really cool, so you can heal 2 people at a time, pretty much. That's nice. You're gonna have so you've got persistent heals. You got to heal out pretty much all the time, and this is the best place possibly to demonstrate the ultimate. So we hit E. Yeah, you can't move your aim. Oh man. Oh, that's cool. That caught me off guard. I didn't realize the animation would look so good. I think he's gonna be really good. I think he's gonna be on the better side. I don't think he's going to be buffed. I don't think he's going to be nerfed either, though, that heavily. He doesn't feel particularly overpowered, but let's just do this ultimate one more time. See if I can show you how well it is, because I think you also get... Yeah, they're all revealed, so you know if you're going to hit somebody. Oh, my God.
We don't congratulate you for even things. Oh, well, shoot. I think this one's an annihilation.
I do have to give you guys all now a fair warning that if you do ultimate as this new champion, if you do ultimate and you kill multiple people, you also harm yourself because you get 3 dry bear voice lines played at the same time. He's pretty simple, though. That's what I like about him. I like supports that are straightforward, and he's pretty damn straightforward. So let's line it up. There they are. Not Q. Fucking wrong button. Let's line it up again. E. Ready? You see a little outline, and then it fires. And for some reason, once again, I am hearing the Victor ultimate noise. I don't know why. This happened on the Leon video. For some reason, all my ultimates sound like Victor in PTS. I don't know if I'm the only person having this, but all of the new characters I've tried, I don't remember if it was even before Leon, but definitely Leon, have had Victor's voice line for his ultimate, which is really, really strange, but oh well. So this has been Jenos. He's a support character who also seems like he's going to do quite a bit of damage. Very, very welcoming to new players. That's what I like about him, is I feel like you could pick him up and you pretty much understand how he works. You got your Q to grip somebody, you got your right click to heal, you got a little movement thing, and you got a standard sort of... I mean, it feels more like an SMG than an assault rifle because the range on it's pretty bad. It feels like... Yeah, it feels like an SMG because it's got a really fast fire rate as well. I like him. I'm probably going to play him quite a bit. I don't think he's going to top Maldamba for me. Maldamba will most likely always be my favorite healer, but he's definitely cool. Jenos gets the thumbs up for me. And yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. And as always, float forever and, you know, stay frosty.